helmet on my head. Figure out what that zombie said. Lava all over the room. Got a half heart left, man, I am doomed. Don't have any iron bars. My pick just broke into some shards. Scary noise, what should I do? Go left or right, I'll have to choose. Visions of last time flash inside my mind. I'm scared, oh well. And I'm pretty sure there's a big creeper right there. Don't mind at night. I know you're looking at that cave and you're feeling kind of brave. Go to bed, you'll be alright. Don't mind at night. There's nothing that is gonna change if you just wait until the day. Zombies wanna eat your brains. Don't mind at night. I know it's me you're gonna thank. Make a bed, it's not too late. 3 wool and 3 wooden planks. Don't mind at night. How many times I have to say, drop the pick and walk away. Hey, whoa, don't mind at night. Don't mind at night. Don't mind at night. Stomach's all tied up in knots. This labyrinth, I'm getting lost. This is really getting old. Found like 2 pieces of coal. Down one way, there's just stone. Monsters won't leave me alone. Down another, there's some lava, and of course I get pwned. Remember last time I tried to mine at night, I failed so bad. I lost all my stuff, it was really tough, that's it. Rage quit, don't mind at night. I know you're looking at that cave, and you're feeling kind of brave. Go to bed, you'll be alright. Don't mind at night. There's nothing that is gonna change if you just wait until the day. Zombies wanna eat your brains. Don't mind at night. I know it's me you're gonna thank. Make a bed, it's not too late. 3 wool and 3 wooden planks. Don't mind at night. How many times I have to say, drop the pick and walk away. Hey, whoa, don't mind at night. Don't mind at night. Don't mind at night.
Hey everyone. Hello. Hello party people. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Do you endorse Among Us TV show? I have not seen it, but but I saw really good clips of it. I'm so excited to watch it. Hello. Awesome. Hello, hello. Already hydrates. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, okay. Be so kind. Be so kind. I did not I did not bring that much water with me. I only got 1 small cup. Hey now. I'm being kind by not running it like I usually. Okay, Savers. Don't beef with me right now. Is everyone excited for the last Calico stream ever? I was about as I was writing the presentation, I wanted to be also kind and try to summarize the entire lore of Calscope SMP, but it became around 50 slides, and it did not want to do all of that. So for now, we're going to be dealing with a 31 slide presentation. I also summarized basically a lot of... Hello, Grimnola! I also summarized a lot of the lore itself. So 31 slides is basically like pretty much nothing. Because there's one that is like images and there's a few. Yeah, you'll see for yourself. So the plan for the day is we're gonna do the presentation. And I actually brought a little guest with me. Stammer, say hi. Oh my god. Hello, little kitten. Hello. You can unmute yourself. It's okay. She is.
But the kitty will be gone.
Oh, stop this.
But the kitty.
Stop this. She is my DJ for the day, and she is also my emotional support kitten, as you saw.
I take requests, by the way.
Okay.
I...
She does song requests as well, since she's a DJ. Before starting, I'm going to say, like, you can ask questions. I'll try to answer if there's any confusion. Do you do weddings?
Yes, I do. I do weddings.
Oh, bless you. For how much?
$5 million.
Okay. My bladder's killing me right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you. Okay.
Don't make it explode.
You're such a wise little kitten.
Yeah, I know.
She looks traumatized? No. She's just fine. But basically, yeah. The plan is we're gonna do the presentation. If there's any questions, I'll be answering all of them. No secrets. After the presentation, do we pay stabbers with hydrating you? Sure, yeah.
Yes.
And then after all of that, we're gonna do one last tour of the lighthouse, which, oh my god, wait. Look at that. I'm already so prepared.
Wow.
Fun fact, I had to redo the entire Costco mod pack on Modrent. So, just so I can show the lighthouse. Because CurseForge is evil, and it broke down either way. Let's see here. Okay. I also want to say, real quick, oh, you're floating in the air. Let's... There we go. How about Calicode? Before I start the presentation, I need to say big thanks to Muffin. I did an all-nighter writing everything and trying to figure out why, like what's going on, and how do I present it properly, like just basically make it as less confusing as possible. And I asked Muffin for last-minute help with the design of the presentation, and he did so good. I'm genuinely so impressed. Samus, can you do a little clap for Muffin, please? Thank you. Is everyone ready? Oh, another thing is that, like, for those who were not able to attend, I will be posting the slideshow, and I will also be posting the, let's say, like, the VOD itself. And maybe cut a lot of the sentences out so that it doesn't have to be this long. Thank you, Sours. Okay. So what the presentation is going to contain is who is Calicode, a little description about them, a little like what are they doing in this season, the laboratory before season 15, what is going on right now. Thank you, Sours. And extra information. I actually forgot to remove the fun facts. Because when I was writing the slide, I was thinking, I don't think I really have fun facts about them. And I forgot to... Thank you. Okay. So who is Calicode? Sorry, I got distracted by the clap. The fun facts are that they're cool. True. Okay, so who is Calicode? Calicode is a scientist, actually, that works for the laboratory. They're higher up, so they have control over a lot of the things, such as the experiments, overlooking the ongoing seasons, and punishing lower-level scientists. Yay! They were one of the first experiments of the laboratory, kidnapped with the intent to solely serve it and work for free. They were overlooked and trained by the lead scientist, Dr. Yara. Fun fact, they have a peak design. Thank you. I would try pretty much to keep it a secret and try to also hint towards the fact that they are pretty technological. However, I personally did not know anything sciencey. So the only thing Calico would have been good at doing is making elevators in Create Mod. Will this stream be saved and posted on YouTube? Yes! Thankfully. And since they're scientists, what are they doing here? What is their deal? They basically decided, I want to create season 15. I want to be the one deciding what is going to happen. So they oversee the season, basically. And make sure that it's entertaining for the viewers. I will explain later why it has to be entertaining and what I mean by that. And to achieve this, they like to present themselves as this trusty, approachable person, someone who's very professional and talented and elegant, or someone you can confide in, basically. They ask questions of the experiments, offer gifts, and provide comfort when needed. In reality, a lot of these actions are just them trying to study the experiments and how they react and what they're going to do after that. Goodbye, Cage Monkey! Thank you! So basically, yeah, a lot of these actions that they're doing during this SMP is just to like see how they're gonna how the experiments are going to react. Actually, wait, the music is distracting me a little bit. Thank you. It's okay. Okay. What music? Oh, my days. Okay. No. No, I'm so sorry. Oh, I discovered the problem. I had my headphones on max. But yes, a lot of what they're doing is they're basically a very fake. They're a very fake person. They enjoy, how do I say it? They enjoy breaking people's boundaries and making them uncomfortable to see what they're gonna do and kind of prove a point for themselves that oh, people are kind of like freaks. They're more freakier than me for some reason. Therefore, they deserve to be bullied. And a lot of that, for example, a lot of that is them calling people freaks on the SMP. Going over to Savers, basically telling everyone there's a murder on the loose. But yeah, they're basically testing everyone and see how far they're gonna go with that. Basically, cross any lines. In short, they rage bait and fearmonger for the love of the game. They would love Ash. They would. They generally would. I think them and Ash Bradley would have been BFFs. But yeah, basically a massive freak. I don't think with your piece. You. Ash Bradley's so nice. He didn't seem that nice to me when I played the game. And let's talk a little bit about the laboratory. So, I'm going to say now, I did not put the entirety of the information about the laboratory. I basically put in what could be important for, what is important for Calico themselves and why they behave this way. My music. What is this? Is this Snowscape? DJ? Okay, thank you. This is what humans are like. Technically Calico, yeah, basically. Oh. Bless. Oh, at some point someone asked me if I had Discord. I'm so sorry, I did not. Hello. I'm getting messaged. Oh wait, can you hear the music? Oops. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? No music? Ooh. Ooh. Oh. 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 You're... Let's say.
No, I'm not talking. I'm just muting myself just so that I can mute the silly fucking cat.
Oh my god! I forgot to turn this in.
You.
I had you muted the entire time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Too loud. Too loud. I'm so sorry. Wait. I'm so sorry. I have not streamed in so long, friends.
You ruined my life. So nobody heard me switching over to Candyland.
Yeah, no one heard Candyland. No one heard all the songs you played. No one heard all the sound effects. No one heard you at all.
They heard the Don't Mind at Night. I checked
Yeah,
it out
because
myself.
Don't Mind at Night had like the settings fixed.
Oh my god, you ruined my life.
I'm so sorry.
You ruined my life right now. Everyone womp womp. Send the womp womp.
Can you do one clapping? One clap for Muffin again.
Okay, for Mappa, only for Muffin.
Thank you. I'm so sorry, everyone. Okay, so let's continue with the presentation. As I said, I did not put a lot about the laboratory, but we're gonna explain a little bit about what it does basically. What is Calscope? Calscope is an innovative, multi-purpose entertainment company that produces living experiments. The company kidnaps civilians, experiments on them, and gives them unique qualities and abilities with the intent of being interesting and marketable, and then releasing them into a controlled environment. Just like the Truman Show, basically. And then, the company makes money by filming them. Lower the music a bit more, I'm so sorry. Thank you. I'm so sorry for the sass. The company makes money by filming them, and for like fun fact, our live streams are what Calscope is showing to the world. Basically, imagine our live streams on a tiny little TV in your living room, basically. They're also making money off of merchandise sales, viewership, and auctioning the experiments off. And by merchandise sale, I mean, for example, if we made like keychains, sandies, etc., that would be something like how like the Calscope themselves made the thing. And basically, the abilities given to the experiments are usually with the intent of serving people or doing everyday tasks, such as cooking, gardening, or assistance in law enforcement. After being auctioned off, or sold off, they are usually kept as personal trophies or used for company franchises, and it's usually up to the buyer what they decide to do with them afterwards. Okay. And life inside of the laboratory is basically the experiments live in cells with extremely poor living conditions. Their only form of that one girl who... Oh my god, yeah! Someone could be watching Calscope on the fridge, dude. Their only forms of enrichment comes from interacting with one another or participating in organized group activities with the intention of forming bonds for the entertainment purposes, which is like, for example, like, oh, these characters seem close with each other. This is like a duo. Those kind of purposes. And some of these activities are scheduled mealtimes, competitive tasks, or fighting one another. The environment is harsh inside of the laboratory because not all experiments survive after being given abilities, and punishments are often very severe, involving both psychological and physical harm. Employees are strictly prohibited from showing empathy towards experiments. Any act of kindness is considered a serious violation and is met with harsh punishment. Higher-ranking staff members, such as the lead scientists, let me drink water. Okay. High-ranking staff members such as the lead scientist or the head of experiment department are held in high regard and are often viewed with respect. Lower positions are expected to work hard to keep up with the laboratory's success. And speaking of lead scientists, you will never believe who is on the next slide. Or Dr. Yara. I hinted her a lot in the past. I wanted to include her in. At some point in October, I asked for people to give me their OCs, their fan OCs for Calscope, so that I can put them in my video. I will be expanding more on that later, basically. but this is one of the characters that would have been appearing in that minisode. But Dr. Yara is the lead scientist of the experiment department, and Calico's caretaker and boss. She basically controlled every aspect of Calico's life, from their clothing and diet to daily routines with the intention of making them perfect. She was basically a very stern and cruel person who was highly respected by everyone, and the reason behind Calico's habit and mindset. Yeah, I applied. Oh, my days. At some point, I remember as I was looking through the application, it was pretty hard. There was about 80 plus applications. Oh, my days. And it was really hard because I did not know who I want to pick and choose. And I was planning around how I can include as many people as possible. In the end, I think Minnesota's Kanto. Unfortunately. Was there any link to her and Moth with the shades, or was it a coincidence? Fun fact, it was actually a coincidence. I remember Dr. Yara is actually my IRL friend, Yara. As I was writing the lore about Calico during the SMP, I was thinking, it would be so fun. How do I make this about my friend as well? Because I love trying to include my friends in my things as well, or like somehow in my story. And so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make the nicest person I know into an evil scientist that that controlled all aspects of my life. And I told her, please assign me an evil scientist. And she designed, like, her original persona already had red shades or hair glasses. And so that design, like, that little thing, like, basically went to that design as well. I would have argued that Yara influenced Calico's fashion sense so that they could subconsciously give off similar shades. Oh, maybe. That would have been so silly. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about before season 15 and what happened throughout Calico's life. It's going to get really ridiculous really, really fast. So Calico's background is basically they were kidnapped at a pretty young age, alongside several other children. After being taken to the facility, they were subjected to trials, experimentations, and tests, which in the end, Calico managed to be the sole survivor. Afterwards, Dr. Yara saw how cool they were and took them under her wing and began subjecting them to even more horrors such as going to school and going through a lot more training. Goodbye, WTBM! What's up with What's up with the music? DJ, explain yourself. Okay, yeah, sure. After they were taken under Dr. Yara's wing, they basically had a brand new cell that's more closer to the scientists so that they could be more closely observed and more basically it's just easier for everyone together to, like, you know. Their old cell would be used as their punishment room, where they get killed multiple times or isolated for days as a way to discipline them and desensitize them, because they are going to be a future murderer at some point, you know. So they might as well just start doing that now. Their diet would be primarily rotten food or leftovers, with normal food being their reward for good behavior, basically. Outside of the punishments, they would be pretty occupied with studying and training and making them rarely see their failed experiments. I think at some points in the SMP itself, they often excuse themselves saying, like, oh, I was just a very sickly, frail child, and so I couldn't, you know, go, like, talk with my, you know, go do these little activities, etc. And that's because they were too busy, like, studying and doing their own thing. To summarize a little bit more about Calico's life, would this be about yes? Oh wait. Yes. But on YouTube, subscribe to Seer 1 Barcode VODs. I love shouting out myself. What is the music, DJ? Okay. But basically, to summarize Calico's, like... Oh, so beautiful. Wow. To summarize Calico's life in the laboratory, they were basically never treated as an actual person, but more as an object or, at times, Dr. Yara's little pet, and that didn't help a lot especially since Dr. Yara would also keep them around, like, would also keep Calico around them. So literally imagine a 15-year-old child at, like, a super serious meeting for some reason. He viewed it as a way for Calico to basically observe and learn how the laboratory operated, assuring that they were present for every aspect of their inner workings. Calico regularly attended meetings, witnessed surgeries, and observed auctions. And they have a pretty warped view of the laboratory, making them believe that what they're doing is pretty ethical and shouldn't be thought of as a bad thing. They have the same thought process regarding auctions, believing that the laboratory is securing a bright future for the experiments. And I included this little part from the last Q&A, that at some point where someone asked, what's your actual opinion on the laboratory? What did they and what they did to others? To show an example that they're not lying. They love the laboratory for some reason. And they generally believe, oh, well, it's good that we modified their bodies now. They can actually, be useful, maybe, I don't know. Maybe learning about politics, basically. Maybe learning about everything that you should not be learning at 15 years old. And here I will be talking a little bit more about the minisode and what was going to happen. In the minisode, I wanted to explore the events that took behind the scenes throughout the seasons leading up to season 15. It would have highlighted some of the punishments and conditioning that Calico endured, providing context for a lot of their odd habits, such as why they're eating rotten flesh or why their hands are covered in burns, and provide more context as to what they stated during live streams of the Kalamafon. The episode would have also focused on Dr. Yara's influence over Calico, while at the same time Calico is starting to question whether it's actually okay to torture people for a living, wishing to not be in this line of work anymore. And fan-submitted OCs would have been featured as fellow experiments within the laboratory. It would also show that Calico was not the only subject that actually is forced to work for the company, basically. And the minisode was going to end with Calico sitting at their desk writing a work report while absentmindedly monitoring the facility's security cameras. At some point, they overhear a newly arrived experiment pleading with the guards. Calico glances up at the screen and sees that the experiment in question is actually freshly kidnapped Kalamafon. Can we clap for this guy? Can you give a clap? DK? Thank you. Thank you. And he so happens to wear an accessory that Calico really likes. A really beautiful pair of red glasses. And unfortunately, because he decided to wear that on this beautiful day, they decided it would be so fun to turn him into an assistant and push him around. The scene then cuts to Calico putting on their experiment uniform and preparing to meet Kalamafon for the first time. The minisode would have ended there, and it would have been sort of like the other minisodes would have been a continuation of that minisode, basically. Fresh straight out of the oven, basically. Muffin! As shown in the minisodes, a year before season 15 started. It says read the shades, yes! A year before season 15 started, Calico hires Kalamafon to be their assistant and acting partner. Oh, I completely this down. Thank you. To be their acting partner after threatening his life, promising him that after season 15 ends, he will go back to his family. During this year, Calico attempts to put Kalamafon through the same things they went through as a way to prepare him for the seasons. And basically just desensitize him. They also bring him to random trips such as Disneyland or theme parks as a way to get used to him. At some point, Calico shows him things like how the auction works, punishing experiments, etc. And reward him by giving whatever he'd like for his cell. If you guys remember, at some point we teased the cells, and his cell was the fanciest. He had so much more privacy and a lot more things to do, and it's all thanks to Calico. At a certain point, Calico pushes him too far, and Kalamafon literally punches them. He literally punches them, rips off their paper, and that was this little animation this little animation right here was supposed to be part of one of the minisodes, and basically showcase that. After Kalamafon pushes him, Calico decides it will be so fun to use that and fearmonger him by not bothering him anymore and leaving him until season 15 starts. Which, DJ, what are you doing? gives a little more context as to why he's so awkward around Calico at the very beginning of the SMP. During season 15, at some point, as I was writing this, I started summarizing the entire lore, but I decided maybe I'll just write down the crucial moments that made Calico act more humanly, act more emotional throughout the SMP, like at the very middle point of the SMP. During April, Calico begins growing closer to both Calasavers and Calamafon. Can we clap for Calasavers, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No. Thank you. Calico starts growing closer to both Calasavers. Oh, sorry, not Calicode. What? Ooh. Someone's getting moderated. Okay. Calicode starts growing more closer to Calasavers and Calamafon. Calamafon has become gently friendly with Calicode and begins inviting them to more fun activities. He appeals at Beach House and invites Calicode on a trip there. During the outing, they take selfies together and have a more personal conversation than usual. Calamafon asks whether Calicode is a cannibal before admitting that... What? Eobot doesn't like spam. You're right. During the outing, they take selfies together and have more personal conversation. Calamafon asks whether Calicode is a cannibal because eating raw flesh and rotten flesh is pretty crazy for a normal human being. And before admitting that once the experiment is over, he would love to work as a bartender alongside them. And Calicode seriously takes it to heart and begins considering it as a possible future for themselves. I knew it. I commented on that on the video on how they were becoming more human. That is the point. Yes. There has been a lot of events for them that made them realize that they genuinely appreciate, they genuinely enjoy doing anything but their work. They don't like painting, but they like making wine. They like hanging out with Mothman. But there's also this pressure from the laboratory that keeps them being pretty crazy. Back to Candyland, thank you. Calico finds it fun to push around Savers and often invites her to spend time with them. At the same time, they're attempting to make themselves be the only person she can trust by being weirdly personal with her and spreading gossip about others. At some points throughout the SMP, there was times where I literally went to Savers and told her, "Oh my god, there's someone murdering people at night. We should be careful." And oh, this guy's a scientist from the laboratory. Maybe you should be careful as well. You should trust me. They also call each other, they also call everyone else freaks while, they're kind of a freak themselves. The two often go on picnics together and discuss doing future activities. Sometimes Calico tries to learn more about Calasavers by asking her uncomfortably personal questions about her past before the laboratory. And it doesn't work much for them, where they want to make her uncomfortable or break her boundaries. It doesn't work that much because she answers pretty openly, yeah, my family, I have problems with my family, and leaving Calico pretty much with little work to work with, because how is she gonna make her uncomfortable like that? Near the end of May, both of them promise each other to catch fireflies together, to which Calico is actually quite excited about. And then, I cannot pronounce that word, I'm so sorry. During the Totem arc, caused by Calico, by the way, Calico and Mothman would often argue about their safety, for a whole week straight. With Calico being fine with getting killed by Bear, and Calico not being okay with it at all. After a whole week of arguing, Mothman tells Calico to shut up, straining their relationship just a little bit more. And then he feels guilty about it later, and while he was attempting to apologize to Calico, he gets killed off by Bear. And the thing is about that is Calico, Calico already likes the guy. They see him as someone they can trust or someone they can be vulnerable with. And they kind of start feeling guilty about the fact that that just happened. And so they give him a little bit more space while they repair the shirt and the bracelet that he was giving them. This causes Calico to have some mixed feelings about themselves in the laboratory, believing that they failed in their objectives. Thank God. And near the end of the SMPs were warning it will not work out because we could not do a lot of these things, like a lot of the events that are actually quite important for near the end of the SMP. So it kind of seems crazy what they're about to do. But the original plan is that Calico, throughout the SMP, as they're worsening Kalamafon, they themselves are becoming more human or starting to appreciate life and procrastinate on their duties. They will stop giving Kalamafon tasks and instead be more leisurely. However, that doesn't go according to plan because soon enough the participants of their experiment find out that Calico is actually a scientist and that everything is fake. This will lead to a domino set of events where Calico tries to take damage control by literally killing their beloved pet Winner, shoutout Winner, auctioning Kalamafon off, killing off stabbers at the lighthouse, and it's basically because they feel so pressured by everything. A lot of their actions are literally them crashing out and not being able to keep cool anymore. And what their conclusion was supposed to be is that Kalamafon discovers that he is being sold away by Calicode and is devastated by the betrayal. He rigs the entire lighthouse with explosives and forces Calicode into a life and death chess match. As the game progresses, Calico finally confesses to Kalamafon, admitting that they felt their objectives a long time ago, that they're afraid of the future, they're afraid of the consequences by the laboratory, and that they actually viewed him as their best friend, which resulted in them realizing that they are a failure to the laboratory. Kalamafon is like, whatever. He stops the game. He stops the game, he drags Calico out of the lighthouse moments before it explodes behind them. Calico is upset about not dying because they were purposely losing that chess match just to die, basically. And Kalamov tells them that while he cannot forgive them, he's still willing to be their friend regardless. And afterwards, they leave together. And things that the ending would have been so much cooler if we actually didn't, because this is like a very short summary of what is supposed to happen. We had like a lot of plans about the ending itself. And extra information! Oh my god! We are reaching the end of the presentation. Is there any confusion so far? The original ending, fun fact, is supposed to be... It's still going to be a death game. But, the thing with that one is that the original ending was supposed to be the viewers deciding whether they should kill off Calicode, basically. Millie Eater me wanting to cry. Oh, bless you, everyone. But basically, I will be saying that, like, basically abilities, what are their abilities, designs, and unused scenes, basically. And it's really unfortunate because a lot of the unused scenes are with Calo Staffers. The thing is that their friendship is supposed to be very, very slow burn. Like it was supposed to be a friendship that takes a while. Like they're just like taking their time bonding with each other. And so a lot of the scenes with Calo Staffers are scrapped, unfortunately. And so the new scenes would be Death Game ending, Calo Staffers and Calicode, like Death Dance on the Lighthouse. Not about the document, but would it be okay to write about Calicode's Staffers on about this, or would you rather we didn't? I don't care. You can do whatever. As long as it's not about like the document itself, you can write about Calo Staffers, Calicode, whatever. There is actually like a lot of really good fanfics on AO3. I am personally a big fan of them. I remember. Oh, I'm in presentation, so it's okay. You can write about it. I'm feeling okay with it. Oh, DJ, my music. Look at WhatsApp. Let's see.
Quick, guys, while Barcode's distracted, recommend really silly music. do you clock that being? How do you clock Goat Simulator? How do you clock Goat Simulator? I don't even know how it sounds like.
Just a silly question, but after they escaped, where did they both go? Kalimov and Calicode. Did they go with Kalimov separately? After they escape, they go to a motel. And they basically actually, since Calicode has cameras in their eyes, they actually get a doctor to remove them. And the thing is that for the past, like, after that happens, Calicode is pretty much very depressed. They generally cannot be themselves. They're very pathetic. And Calicode basically, like, Kalimov 1 tries to help them as much as he can. And then after they get on their feet, they go to his house. They meet up with Kalimov's like boyfriends, and Calicode basically afterwards they're trying to be like, you know, they basically heal in peace, and eventually they get a job, like multiple jobs, and in the end they actually start working as a bartender. And there will be points throughout, like during the happy ending, where they actually Kalimov was like, let's go apologize to all the people we've hurt. And so they do a lot of that. But it's basically, the ending itself is Calicode is trying to, like, become a better person of the, like, a much more better version of themselves. They actually do succeed being a bartender, which is something they wanted from the start of the SMP, which is, like, a very good ending for them. At some point in the original ending, I wanted to make sure that they, since they were a horrible person, I wanted to make sure that they die. And so there was this idea where even if the audience voted yes, they would have gotten shot either way. But I felt so nice because I started liking Calicode. I started liking the fact that, like, that they are trying to improve on themselves and that they're trying to enjoy life. But basically, yeah. Catching fireflies with cow stabbers, going to the beach with cow stabbers. Wait, did she reply? Wait, I will be back. Stabbers, be entertain them, please. Say some stuff about the character.
What? Labu. Alright, guys, if you were a Labubu, what color would you guys be? Labubu Stabbers! Hello, everyone! Alright, let's ask really stupid questions. Hey, I see a green! I see two greens! I see a pink! I see Dubai chocolate, which is basically green! Mint, another green! Brown or teal! I think that's green! No, that's blue. That's green, blue. Yeah, whatever that is. Red! Hello, Muffin! Hello! I see a purple! I missed that! Alright, you guys. I'm so glad that you guys were willing to answer my Labubu question. Pretty nice day, one shot. For Tree Hydrate, I don't know. I'm thinking of songs without lyrics. I don't know if that song has lyrics, but I'm willing to put in the Five Nights at Freddy song. But in like music box covers. No lyrics music, alright, instrumentals. It's fine, I guess I'll be nice to Barcode and I'll do the hydrate. I have a soda right here. God, why are you guys hydrating so much? Oh my god. I need to switch from soda to water. I can't chug this. Nah, it's drowning me.
Everyone is crazy evil in this chat. Everyone's so crazy
Don't
evil.
worry, I'm taking the depth for you. I'm chugging my water bottle.
Oh my goodness. let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25 hydrates, 26, 77.
6, 7.
Can you not do the 6, 7 right now on my stream? 28, 30, 31. Oh my days.
67? Guys, my belly is full of soup now. Please stop this. Can I do a backflip for like to cancel out all the upcoming hydrates?
Oh, you did it. You did this yourself.
I didn't do this.
I just remember this. The Pimple Obby, yeah, where someone, oh my god, someone did the 6, 7 emote and I said it and Muffin was like, don't say it, don't say it.
I was... That was you.
Oh, bless. Okay, the abilities they have is that they're meant to be pretty discreet themselves already. So they have feather falling, which means they don't have fall damage, walk in water. They have lighter footsteps and float down from high places. They can eat raw meat, rotten flesh without getting any drawbacks. Instead, in factly like getting more hunger bars, which fun fact, at some point I kept eating so much rotten flesh and raw meat that I just kept running out of it, and I had to secretly, like, guiltily eat cooked food because we had more cooked food than like anything rotten, and I felt so bad. Like, how am I gonna roleplay as like this disgusting thing? And this is basically a lot of what I'm going to say about Calicode. Since the SMP ended a bit like a while ago, and I quit, like, you know, basically all the things happening, Calicode basically turned into an OC for me, and I started actually interacting with a lot of my friends and talking about them a lot and explaining, you know, their lore and Calicode themselves. And if you follow me on TikTok, at some point I was talking to one of my friends, K9 from Parapop SMP, shout out to K9, about Calscope and Calicode. I showed him a bunch of fan works and fanfics, and you will never believe it. I really like his character and my character's dynamics. Hello, K9. Can we clap for K9? Please, please, pretty please. Okay, DK. I don't know how to get into it, but I want to. I think there's like a lot of VODs. I'm not sure actually, but thank you, DJ. But I basically really liked our characters' dynamics, and I made a canon because I said so. But basically, the dynamics is, in short, rage baited and rage baity. Calico tries to learn more about the guy, but they're equally grossed out at him, but it's at the same time because he looks really flea-ridden. He is shirtless. He appeared out of the forest one day. Peaceman isn't willing to entertain Calicode, and in fact even tease them or bullies them a little bit. Because since they are so germophobic, Kanan is like, the Beastman is just there to be gross in front of them. I made them on Papa's Mokaria the moment the game came out. There's them right there, and then K9. At some point we had like a Blood on the Clock Tower game, and he made a Beastman skin, and he took a selfie and decided as he took the selfie he said, "Oh, I'm gonna sell it for $100 or something." But that's basically dumb, and what I've been doing personally, like in private. Basically just a lot of like interactions with Calicode, and like you're gonna see more of them from me, basically. And here are some future plans because I actually get asked this often. What's to be expected, Calico things, etc., etc. I have plans on reusing Calico in the future for another SMP if possible. However, at the moment, they're going to be on standby or function as an OC, where I'm going to roleplay as them from time to time in like other events. I don't have plans on rewriting their lore until they can be reused. Content-wise, I will most likely not be doing a lot of content this year as I want to focus on my studies a little bit more, and I want to get my life together, basically. I will still appear in other people's streams or videos, but most of what you'll see from me is drawings, animations, or maybe on rare occasions clips, because I've been playing a lot of games with my friends, and sometimes I do really silly clips, and it's so fun. I will most likely go back to doing videos and streams around 2027. And that is it. Here are all the references for Calico. All the little outfits throughout the SMP, all everything. And some of the design notes that... Ooh! We skipped one. So the design notes is like... basically, what you might have missed. I also... since I will be sharing, like, the Google Slides, I will be, you know... I decided to like also share like the link to this Q&A in case there's any questions or like you guys want to look at the extra stuff. Let's see here. Can you put the links here? Yes, I can. Let's see here. Link number 1, which is the current. Ooh. Which is the current presentation we went through. Flee? I did not even see the poll! I did not even see that there's a whole poll here. And then the second presentation, which is like the last Q&A, is, let's see here. Thank you, Savers. There you go. That should be all the information out there for for Calico. And right now, we can finally explore to the lighthouse one last time. And I can also share like some fun facts or like some things that I wanted to do. For example, I actually, at some point I started building... Did they ever release the mod pack? I will not be releasing the mod pack myself because CurseForge, the mod pack only works for me in CurseForge. And CurseForge unfortunately broke for me. I cannot use that thing, the launcher anymore. And so I'm subjected to only using Mothrunt. But at some point I built this not lighthouse, judgment cord. Because I wanted to have like a little event where Calico is a judge. And they basically, quick question, if it's not butter, what happened with the Barcode promise to Moth one? Basically there was going to be a whole animation on... Wait, let me sit down. Whatever. Basically there was going to be a whole animation on the call itself, where what basically happened is that Calico, after Calamoth did his duties, Calico actually finally allows him to call his family. However, Calamoth, as Calamoth tried to call them, no one is picking up. He tries multiple times and no one picked up in the end, basically. I actually don't remember much. Wait. I will be asking Muffman for help, actually. Muffman! Muffman. I actually forgot what I wanted to ask him, but basically that is basically it. Calico does allow him to call his family. However, it doesn't end up being a very happy thing for him. No one picks up. And I forgot what happened afterwards. But after that call, Calico actually decides to maybe it's time to auction him. Will we ever get more Calico in terms of content like the mini-sode? We never got to see. No. You'll probably most likely see them in other SMPs. Or Oh, I should probably explain the reason why no one picked up, and it's basically because his partners were too tired of searching for him. Like they were asleep, and so it was a really sad animation. Yeah. Thank you, Muffin. Thank you. Thank you. What is that song? What? Oh my god, wait. Did I fix the settings? No. Did everyone hear this?
I don't think anyone could hear the song. Only you did.
They recognized it. They recognized it.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
I kept hearing woohoo! Dude. But yeah, that was basically the call, and that it was supposed to be this really sad animation. Yeah, I think I saw it. I saw it myself a little bit. It was so good. I feel so sad that we cannot, you know, do anything with these animations now and like what we have planned. Thank you, Mothman. Thank you so much for explaining. I'm so sorry if I butchered it, but that is basically it. But yeah, I made a judgment chord. Plan via zombie. I made a judgment chord. So because I thought it would be really funny if everyone committed a crime and then Calico's like, you are executed. You're executed. Punished forever. And they're gonna be like in a little church outfit. But let's start exploring the lighthouse. And as you notice, as I said, I did remake the entire mod pack, so you can see a lot of things are missing. So starting with the front, we have the beautiful front lawn, filled to the brim with crafts that they found in their basement. Thank God. Oh, I have some photos. Oh, look at us. Oh, Stavros, look at us. Look at us.
Aww.
There's also a little photo of Winter. And then a little photo of you again.
Just a sweet little guy.
Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, basically the entire lawn was filled to the brim with traps that was supposed to they did not eat whoever falls in the trap, by the way. They just kind of said that in one of the episodes because they love fear-mongering people. They have a little rice field right over here. They have a little, I never finished this, but it was supposed to be kind of like a little fishing dock right here. And then to the left of the lighthouse, they have the greenhouse where they grow their wine. A lot of the mods in here disappeared as well. We have Sweet Tea. Hello, Sweet Tea. Oh, sweet thing. But they grow wine here, and then after you leave the greenhouse, there is another greenhouse actually right here where they collect honey, because at some point they told Mothman that they're gonna be collecting a lot of honey to make him medicine or like painkillers or like just anything that will, oh my god, anything that will help him. They kept to that promise. However, they're not very nice to their bees. As you can see, it worked out very well. And then after that, after you leave the greenhouse, has been moderated for 1 year because job staffers. Oh, look at you go. There is a little hangout area with a little fan. And then right over here, I never knew what to do with this, but I generally wanted to use this. But there is a little cave area right here where it's just a little pretty hangout area, and I liked it. But I did not know how to use it in a way, so I just left it alone. And then there's the strawberry field. Beautiful. At some point, I wanted to do something where after Calico starts crashing out, all of the strawberries will be wilted. There's not, like, all of them are gone. And it would have been, let's see here. What is that one flower again? It would have been the Trillium. It would have been replaced with the white Trillium, which is like the bolting version of it. Because that is like Calico's like signature flower. After you enter the lighthouse, you are jump scared by thousands of paintings that they use to go through. all of these paintings are little like little teleporters. And if you actually remove this one, there is little. The way I use the teleporting thing is via the warp mod. Thank God. And fun fact, I actually put all of these little things. All of them behind walls. I instructed everyone to like at least leave one little space for me where I can put like a teleporter so that I can teleport to them and be a freak. So there's like one in each house in the entire SMP, or in every area basically. And it would explain a lot as to how they traveled so fast and like how they arrived in time. We have Bing Bing and Freak 2 and Little Algernon. We have the basement.
Bing bing.
We have so we have the basement, which is like the winery room. Here they would match like whatever. We have a lot of secret. One of the ideas for the lighthouse that I wanted to have a lot of secret rooms, because I thought I really like secret rooms or like mazes. This is like a tea room they made for Kalimov, and at some point, it was turned into a Christmas room for winter. The basement where very happy things happen. True. Let's actually go to those happy things. Why shall we? Why shan't we? Let's go. We have the flesh corridor with the flesh from here. Beautiful. We have a lot of the pictures right over here of a lot of them being Kalimov on. Winner. Kalimov on again. Oh, look at this one. Aww. But they basically kept a lot of photos. I had like some photo albums as well, but unfortunately, since as I was transferring like a lot of the files, a lot of the photos broke and the photos did not appear in the album, so I had to delete them. We have the torture corridor, and then we have like this room where Kalimov Code hung out a little bit. Let's go towards the torture room. This is like the torture room that Cubone got tortured in. Fun fact, there's like a clock in here. I wanted to add like 2 clocks, yeah. So that it can be as annoying as possible. I used the diorite because I think this block can be very disgusting. And then down here, another room right here, which is supposed to reference someone's old cell. Will this map be shared? I can share it, but you probably need to have like the mod pack. Because without the mod pack, a lot of things would be breaking, and I don't think I can share mine because my computer is also lagging a little bit. And I have a NASA PC, by the way. This is a torture room for Bendlebuck. I put a scope here to reference season 1. I also put a toolbox here to show that Calico has like a hammer all the time. But this is like the entire torture like set. I wanted to make more torture rooms, in fact, at some point. Then I thought like, well, I don't need to do that right now. Oops. Then if we go down here, first room is the little hidden room right here where a lot of Calico's work is right over here where they're stalking everyone through the cameras and like they're in constant contact with like the laboratory. A little nursery area for Bindlebug, and basically just a lot of like random things. At some point they actually, I think at some point I played hide and seek, and I use that room often because it's so secretly hidden. This is the bedroom where by the way, a lot of the furnitures and interiors in this house is Calico trying to attempt looking normal. Here is the corridor. Here's the corridor where Calico, with these photos I want to show how close Calico is to the certain character. Because of past relations. This is Spa. This is what fellow humans are like. Yeah, imagine IKEA. they reference a lot of like IKEA stuff. This is the basement area. At some point there used to be a beautiful elevator here, but the server ate the elevators. Here, hello Carton Batman. And better giggle. And then if we go towards this area. We have Winter's little like abode. Oh, hello Winter. Oh, little guy. Winter chicken dinner. Oh, bless him. Let's see. Fun fact for the entirety of the SMP, I like that I can, like, I somehow magically can pick up Winter, and Winter only likes me. But it is all because, like, I just have to turn game mode creative really quickly, like, and then carry him like this. And then he actually becomes calm the entire time. Advertisement! DJ, put on something. Put on a sillier song. Oh, everyone's back. Oh, but yes. Winter, fun fact, Calico is actually pretty, they really like big creatures or like monsters. And they actually, how would Calico have killed Winter? Because Warrens have so much health.
You are a cruel creature. You are a cruel, cruel monster.
I think you could get the hint as to how they killed him. But I used this little hack. Whenever I want to deal with a warden, the moment they spawn, I just bury them in sand and they get killed pretty easy. You just have to wait a little and watch them cry. But that's how they would have killed Winter.
New poll, guys.
New poll. What is it? Kiki or no Kiki? Oh, my days. Yeah, I can wait a little bit. But basically, Calico actually sees themselves in Winter a little bit as to like, they kidnapped him, and they gave him a little cell, and in that cell they gave him everything they wanted, like everything they think they would want. And they basically grew like very attached to Winter. At some point at the start of the SMP, I wanted to like make them get attached to Freak the Hamster, but then for some reason I just really liked Winter instead. Get out of the Winter. Oh. Let me give you happy photos. Hang in there. You can't even see your little one. Okay. No Kiki. He is fine. No. I'm so sorry, little guy. But that, I hope you get the hint as to how they killed him. But that is basically all of the basement. No, he's fine without the home. He loves freedom. And now we can actually go towards like the more insane parts of the lighthouse, which is here. Okay. We have the hello princess! Oh, sweet thing, I forgot about you. We have mannequin room, where they just basically just wanted to like freak out people and just not stop people from bringing into their lighthouse again. We have the IKEA kitchen, where they're trying to look as normal as possible. Basically that, yeah. They gave up on being human. Yeah, they gave up on being normal and thought like, oh, I don't know. I just want to like. It would be so fun if I just do more freakier things. We have the tea room, where they grow tea. We have this one room of this one guy. I forgot his name. It's the one ugly guy from Your Turn to Die, the green guy that that a lot of people like. But there was like a hamster named after him, and that hamster stayed in here. Then we have the meeting room. And then after the meeting room is the bedroom, basically. And then after... Oh my god! Hello, little thing. Not Midori, like the guy that is like basically twinning with Midori. But that is basically the entirety of the lighthouse. Look at that. Right? The original idea... Yeah, Sal. We had a hamster called Little Baby Sal. This is the entirety of the lighthouse in the Calico family. And... Ooh. How can I not just go to this house that I really, really like? Look at that. Is Mona Lisa there? I don't know. Ooh. Can I read your diary, Muffin? Really? Thank you. I have... Okay, these are instructions I gave for the basement at some point. Let's see here. Ducks come near them, not fine for them. Dirty wings, it's not green. Okay. Oh, at some point, I was pretty shy to say this, but I kept coming into Muffin's house, and I kept checking this chest, and at some point, this was pretty open, and I felt so bad for him, I fixed it. And, I also put like a little painting right here behind the thing. Okay. I really like this house, generally. Oh, look at it. Oh. I miss him so much. Look at this guy. Oh. Oh, sweet memories. It's pretty sad looking at these now, like these photos now, because I actually was having so much fun role-playing as Calico, and it's just like bullying Calamop around. It's just so, and right now it's like, oh man. The time Barcode was put into a hole force ago. Yeah. First to like actually talk to him. There's this jacuzzi. The little, oh my god. Some of the viewers right here. And then we have the museum that he had right here. Oh, look at that. these cool fan arts that we had throughout the SMP as well. Oh, so nostalgic. Labubu's in Dubai Paradise, Copulous Chase Team, Life of Life OST.
Be so nice to me, okay?
Someone's a Roblox player.
What me? No! No, I would never. That game.
Let's do another tour of someone's house. We have Kylo Savers' sweet little humble abode. Say hi to Savers. Can we have a clap for her?
No,
I'll clap.
boo me.
I'll clap.
Womp womp.
Okay. All these flowers are meant to represent the members, by the way. Fun fact.
Yeah. Each of the flowers is supposed to represent each of the members.
And then entering the house. Can I show them the room?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I made it here. Like, you know, like the full version of it. Where is one of my couches is gone?
I told you that
Okay.
a lot of the mod packs is kind of broken.
Okay. No, where's DP?
Oh, DP got killed off.
Oh, DP died. No.
Oh my God.
DP.
I'm so sorry.
DP.
We have the little workshop area here. So pretty.
Yeah.
There you go.
I have to look at it through your delayed like stream so that I can like...
I guess I'll be sharing screen to you in Discord.
No, but what if you lag and die?
I'm not gonna lag and die. I have a NASA PC.
What if you lag and die?
I have a NASA PC.
You have an NASA PC but you're already dying.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, the bitrate went red. Ooh.
Ooh, I told you you're gonna die. I'll just watch it delayed. I'll just watch it delayed slightly.
Let's show them the secret room.
You're
The secret
the
Oh! I forgot I made that!
my walls! Oh,
And your bed!
oh,
Oh.
sweet thing.
I forgot that as I was at some point I went to Savage and started making like a little thing. Oh.
I love the plushies. They were like the best thing I've made.
Can I? May I?
Yeah, you know, we're ready to look. It's not even done yet, but...
Oh, you like them.
Don't look at the corner. Don't look at the corner. No, wait, is he there? Is he there? Is he there? I still need to come up with my stream, but...
Can I show them? May I show them?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what you're saying. May you show them what, but yeah.
Oh, there's the little grave.
Oh, the room. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna show them the room.
Oh, sweet thing. I want to like explain the room a little bit. I guess this. Oh my god, my house.
Yeah. I.
Oh my god. It feels. Oh, that's so threatening. That is so threatening.
My drawing survived.
All of your drawings survived. Is the downstairs okay?
Probably not.
Okay. Well, one way to check, right? Wow, and a majority of it is actually quite saved.
Yeah, explain the room.
So I mean, I was gonna talk about the the paper room inside. So, in that room, I might explain it again if I ever finally come up with a date for my own stream. When I talk about Calistabbers, but in that room, it is supposed to be filled to the brim with paper. It's like stacks upon stacks upon stacks of paper. That it's like little messages, little things little letters that she wrote, and she's just pushing it into that door. Yeah, exactly. A very great and healthy coping mechanism. Yeah, yeah, basically like I'll probably explain it a bit more in detail when I when I do my own thingy. But I don't have the like the world, so I might have to ask. Oh,
What's Calico's favorite color of all colors? They don't have a favorite. They just hate all colors. They just hate all of the colors. But if they had to pick, it's probably it would probably be red because it reminds me of Dr. Yara. Um,
bless.
the thing about Dr. Yara and Calico is that Calico generally really loved Dr. Yara. That was Mama. That was her Mama. That was Mama. Even though they got severely abused by them, and so they just they probably love hot pink or red.
Can you enter the room, please?
I
Oh wow! It's the majority of it is still kind of safe.
hello, better girl.
We love bitter giggle. Well, I do at least. You killed him! You!
Let's go to the beach house. Yeah.
You! You're so mean to me.
By the way, most of the beach house actually survived, thankfully.
You! My house didn't, but this thing did. Oh,
Don't call it this thing. That's a beach house.
I guess.
Also, some point for
I
some
mean,
reason I have really scary structures on the side as well.
oh my god.
Yeah. But this is the beach house that Muffin made. It's so pretty. I love it.
I think it survived because it used the majority of it was like at least, like normal Minecraft blocks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And mod packs that did not corrupt other than me.
I'm so sorry,
sorry.
little one.
My house! I can't even do a house tour anymore, god.
If it comforts you, the entire flesh room was destroyed and I had to like look up like like an actual reference to like fix it again, just so I can do the
Bless.
tour. We have the
Bless.
sandcastle, and we have the little prince house, and the volleyball. I actually don't have like. Oh wait, I do have it. Wait, ooh. We have the most latest version of the Calscope map pack, like world. I mean, before.
Oh my god! Is my house destroyed?
No, I think so. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I hope so.
Wow!
But we have the new lighthouse. I'm hoping and praying. Ooh.
Pray.
We have the new lighthouse that, even though it looks kind of pretty, it does not hit as hard as like the last lighthouse, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That last lighthouse was iconic. We have a little path right here. Let's see here. What are all my photos? Oh.
What's with the 3D like and subscribe button?
Like and subscribe to 01 Barcode on Twitch.
What are those? Oh wow, okay.
Let's see here. Is your house still? Oh my god, it is!
Oh my god, it's completely run down.
Fun fact, since at some point we had like a little plan, we're like, oh, how do we make the SMP more active? AKA explode everyone, like whoever, like, explode people's houses, like whoever is like, wants their house to be exploded. I decided that I would love to explode Samus's house. So she was watching me like D&Ding, burning everything down. She was like, stop.
And even though the funniest part was the fact that I kept saying stop, and then when Barcode's like, oh yeah, should I add this? I was like, yeah, sure, add that. Yeah, you should add that.
I also like I broke one window just so I can like signify that like, I threw a rock through there.
It's like the one rock that you've been breaking the window.
Yeah.
Dude, I worked hard on that. Can I burn your house down? Yeah.
Let's see Kalamapwan's area. The jacuzzi survived. Oh, but I miss his house so much.
Bless his house.
And then we have the summer camp as well.
Wow.
Where is he? Okay, right here. We have the summer camp as well.
I'm proud of my building. I'm proud of my camp. I'm gonna say that. I'm very proud of my camp.
Oh my days.
Oh my days.
I think this is yours, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this is me and Jack loves one.
Look at you.
I was so
Learning
proud.
everything.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I went all out. I went all out.
What is that thing? Ew.
Be so nice to us. This is our little pet.
What was your pet's name?
I don't know. I don't think we had a name.
Oh. Loser.
Loser!
Oh yeah, you could name him Loser. Yeah, oh my god.
Oh my god, loser!
Oh, we aren't gonna ask what's in the floor? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's just paint.
This is the Kalamapwan house. Oh. Oh.
Oh. I love it so much.
Also
Ro is
hydrate
so
for the road.
jolly.
Oh, bless.
Oh. Go to sleep, Stabbers? Well, how do you know what time it is for me? What if it's 5
It's 3 a.m.
p.m.? No.
It's 3:27 a.m.
No.
But I think that should be hopefully all of it, basically. Goodbye, Spike Tree Broom. But that is basically the entire like lighthouse tour, the entire presentation, everything that is to be known about Calicode. If you have any more questions, let me know. But that should be all of it. Can we get a clap for the for? Can we say goodbye to little Calicode?
Wait, hold on. I got a good one. Outro
Do you have a good one?
music. Outro music.
Outro music. Thank you. Oh, this is really good. But thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for going through my little rants, and thank you for going through the tour.
Let's go.
Wait, okay. But thank you again. I hope to be doing more streams because I have not done any in so long. And
Let's
that was like a
stream
bit
together. Let's
Can you
play
start streaming?
Roblox.
Can you start doing your own streams or something? Can you look in?
I don't wanna. I
But
wanna
thank you
play
again.
Roblox.
But thank you everyone again. I hope to see you. I hope to see everyone soon. I hope you have a good day as well. Goodbye.